ESPN just dropped a massive bombshell on Caitlin Clark's huge money Adidas contract, and honestly, it's about time. Someone recognized her worth. Our star player did what needed to be done. She showed Nike how irrelevant they've become by signing with Adidas. This is hands down the best decision Adidas has made in years, and you can already feel the excitement from Clark's fans. Adidas is about to see their sales shoot through the roof, all thanks to this power move.
Caitlin Clark sneakers did create magic for one lucky Iowa girl. Blake Hornstein has the story.
ESPN ? They're doing what they always do, acting shocked, but let's be real, Clark's the one who earned every bit of that deal. This isn't just some brand move, it's her money, her hard work, and her undeniable talent that got her here. So while ESPN's over there hyping up the news, let's not forget this is all about Caitlin Clark's rise to the top and Adidas cashing in on.
Just the WNBA, if you want us to be here, you have to pay us more. It's business, it's how it works, and that's all that means.
So let's talk about how Nike just committed one of the biggest blunders in sports marketing history. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. Caitlin Clark signed an 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal with Nike, and you'd think they'd be throwing her name on everything, right? Nope, they did absolutely nothing.
I will say that Caitlin Clark has created more buzz around the basketball landscape and has actually transformed and revived a league that was the WNBA. And she is getting paid a measly $28 million for 8 years as opposed to Wemby's 100.
No commercials, no ads, no merch. Forget a signature shoe. It's like they don't even know who she is. Nike had the audacity to hand out this massive contract and then act like Clark's some bench warmer who just stumbled into the league. I mean, really, Caitlin didn't just walk into the WNBA. She bulldozed her way in Rookie of the Year, easy record for most points in a rookie season, done most assists in any season ever. Yeah, that too. She's been pulling off triple doubles like it's a casual afternoon. But what's Mike been doing, sitting quietly in the corner, apparently too busy to notice the biggest star in women's basketball breaking record after record? This girl is rewriting history, and Nike is too busy twiddling its thumbs.
Since she has signed this contract, you guys, and her WNBA season has come and gone. And with that, Nike has not done one thing to promote her. We have not seen any commercials. We have not seen any ads. We have not seen any Caitlin Clark merchandise.
Nike is out here doing what it does best, fumbling in the easiest win of all time. Seriously, watching them drop the ball with Caitlin Clark is like witnessing a train wreck in slow motion. They had a chance to own the future of women's basketball, and what do? Prioritize A.A. Wilson. Like, Clark isn't out here breaking every record imaginable, let's be clear. Wilson's great, she's got her 3 MVPs, but that doesn't mean Nike can't support another rising star. But no, Nike's got this weird obsession with keeping Clark in the shadows, and it's beyond dumb. Like, are they allergic to new talent or just plain scared of letting a rookie who's clearly on fire outshine their established names?
And we for sure as hell have not seen any Caitlin Clark signature shoes.
Speaking of Adidas, let's give them some credit here. They saw Nike tripping all over themselves and swooped, right? And unlike Nike, they actually understand how to treat a generational talent. Adidas saw the obvious. Caitlin Clark is the future, and they wasted no time signing her, and now they're already planning her signature shoe line, while Nike's out here fumbling like a rookie. Adidas is putting together a masterclass in how to actually build a brand. This isn't just a smart business move for Adidas, it's a massive win for women's basketball.
I believe that Caitlin Clark, if they would have released a signature shoe for her this season, they would have made a killing.
And if you thought Adidas wasn't serious, here's a little nugget for you, Billy. Gene King is praising Caitlin Clark like she's the second coming of basketball. Royalty King's not just throwing out empty compliments. This is Adidas showing that they actually value and celebrate women's sports. Meanwhile, what's Nike doing, watching from the sidelines as Adidas takes all the glory? How pathetic can you get? They have the biggest rookie star in years, and instead of making noise, they've gone completely silent.
Nike struck absolute gold when they signed Caitlin Clark to an 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal. So why in the world are they ignoring her?
The difference between Adidas and Nike right now is night and day. Adidas is building the hype, creating excitement, and actually doing what Nike should have done from the start. Meanwhile, Nike's standing there clueless as Adidas turns Clark into the face of the future. They had the chance to connect with a whole new generation of fans, and instead they let Adidas come in and steal the show. Talk about incompetence on a grand scale.
I mean, it's genius to be able to sign her up, because think of all of the girls and women out there who loved Caitlin Clark, going to continue to follow her in the WNBA, and they're going to want to have her shoe. Caitlin Clark, she could have a line of shoes.
The reactions to Caitlin. Clark's new deal with Adidas are absolutely explosive, and they should be. Fans, analysts, and even fellow athletes are all buzzing. And why? Because Adidas just made the smartest move in women's sports, unlike Nike, who's busy collecting dust on the sidelines. Adidas saw the potential and jumped in. They're not just signing Caitlin Clark, they're hitching their wagon to a cultural phenomenon. Clark's popularity is through the roof, and with Adidas backing her, they're about to make a serious bank.
Caitlin Clark sneakers did create magic for one lucky Iowa girl. Blake Hornstein has the story.
Caitlin Clark's signature shoe isn't just a product, it's a movement. Young girls everywhere are going to want to rock what Clark wears. They're going to look at her, see a role model, and want to be just like her. The buzz around her merchandise is already ready through the roof, and now with Adidas in her corner, it's going to explode. Adidas didn't just sign a player, they invested in the future of women's sports. This deal is more than just cash for Clark, it's her future. She's no longer just a rookie. She's the face of a brand that's shaking things up in women's basketball. Everything three-pointers she drains, every record she shatters, she's not just elevating herself, she's lifting the whole league. Adidas put their chips on Clark, and they're about to rake in the rewards.
Growing the game in what some are calling the Caitlin Clark effect. Camille Gear has more from Iowa City.
As her star keeps rising, fans will rally behind her, and that loyalty is going to mean some serious profits for Adidas. The momentum is unstoppable, and Caitlin Clark is leading the charge, taking women's basketball to levels we've never seen before. What blows my mind is that Caitlin Clark is not just any rookie. She's a phenomenon. Her games are filling arenas, setting records, and pulling in fans like nobody's business. And what's Nike doing, sitting on their hands like she doesn't matter? If they had any sense, they'd realize that Caitlin Clark is their ticket to dominating women's sports for years to come, but instead, they're letting Adidas roll and take her and run with it. Nike's going to regret. This, mark my words, Adidas is giving